Hi, Bill Henshaw here again, and it has recently come to my attention that, among other people, Sacramento's Shamala Harris is out there advocating a change in the federally issued ID, which none of us state citizens need to have, that they want to add a third gender to it. That is a transgender gender for those people that somehow identify that way. Now, I thought about that, and my first thought was, and these are mostly Democrats, there are probably some Republicans in the mix here too, but how in the hell do they have authority to create a new gender? Who the hell do they think they are here? I mean, my goodness, this is simple. And then after I thought about that, I said to myself, well, and I'll be checking, by the way, with the House Subcommittee on Population. I'll get back to you and see what they may have in the mix there. But this is clearly a government that thinks it would have the authority, if need be, to enact population control. And they're going to base it on global warming and national security, and the courts, quote unquote, aren't going to come close to touching it if and when that happens. My generation probably won't matter, but you younger people out there, look out. You may be looking at that fairly soon with all this stuff going on with these type of issues. But I said, geez, if they can do that, and this is a real problem when you get to New York banksters, because if they can control the population like that, what the banksters need is more population so that we get more birth certificates, more of them monetized and given to the Department of Labor, and they create more debt and more money for these bastards. Well, what in the world are they going to do? This is a contradiction in terms. And I said, well, if they can create a new gender, I said to myself, why can't they order, a compulsory copulation in order to increase the population? And I said to myself, in that event, what would the penalty be for violating a statute like that? Could it be mandatory masturbation? I mean, I don't know. And I said, in that case, with couples who went out there, especially married couples, and failed to conceive, could the federal government charge them with, are you ready for this, feloniously failed fornication? I mean, as silly as all this seems, I bet you the bastards think they can do every bit of it. I mean, if they can create a new gender, what's the problem here? So, any of you have thoughts or comments on this one, I'd love to hear it. But I said, my God, told my friend, I was laughing so hard when I thought about this, I couldn't even pour my Coke into my drink. But the government's going to think it has all of these powers because it controls all of our lives. It thinks it owns us. And that's the serious part of this little discussion I've just had. So I hope you enjoy this one. Please feel free to get back to me on it at youwinnincourt@gmail.com. I would love to hear from you. Subscribe, tell your friends, and thank you very much.